Hey, welcome to the Thewavereport.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Joe Waters, a.k.a. Mr. Keep the Same Energy, a.k.a.
Fresh off week 1 of the coronavirus, and we got a special guest.
Hello, guys.
Oh, my big sister's here, y'all.
Oh, man.
When I started working at my job, I sat right next to her. She taught me everything I know.
It was
So thank you.
competition.
Yeah, it was. In the beginning, it was. But she became my big sister. She taught me everything I know.
Aw.
That's why
That's
I'm so
fire.
good. But yeah.
I don't know her name, though. You didn't tell her.
Introduce
My
yourself.
name is Elizabeth. Everybody calls me Liz, though. So.
Liz.
Yeah.
Quarantine and Liz.
Yeah.
B. That's what we doing today.
So Liz, man, now we discussed you coming on here,
Right.
right?
Right.
And you've had some gripes with how Southern men approach you versus Northern men.
Uh-oh.
See, Liz, where you from? Tell the people where you from.
I am from New York.
She's from New York.
Manhattan, New York.
Best place to be in the world, baby.
Yes.
Not
So
right
there-
now. Not right now.
No, not right now. No.
So there's a difference in how men up north approach a woman as opposed to dudes from the south.
Yes. Or lack thereof.
Oh, all right, got it. Well, shit, then. Okay. What you mean? Explain.
So in New York, guys, if they like you,
talking to the mic?
they're
Go
into
ahead.
you,
Uh-huh.
they gonna shoot their shot.
That's a fact.
Out here, y'all scared. Sorry. Or y'all just afraid of aggressive women. I don't know. I don't think I'm an aggressive woman, but I guess because I'm from New York, I come
You
off
give
as
off the
aggressive.
energy?
I guess.
I think you're assertive. I don't think you're
Well, if
aggressive.
I want something then.
Have men told you you're aggressive? Or you just get...
No, I just get that vibe from them. Because
Yeah.
as soon as I see that they have interest in me, and then I'm like, okay, I'm interested in you too. And then I move forward, and they're like, wait, hold on, let me call back. You doing too much. I thought we was on the same page. What happened?
Okay. What you think, Joe? You from New York?
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. My whole life, I've been the dude to step up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's any situation, like, yo, if the shot is clear, let's shoot it. Like, that whenever we go to parties when I was in high school, bro, she's sexy. Where he going? I don't do that. Like, I don't lust after nobody and not shoot my shot. If I think you cute, I'm going right on it. But when I got down to Florida, I can. Yeah, some niggas be like, oh, who that? But from a distance, you know what I mean? Like, hey, yo, like, you ever see somebody who's like, yo, you lucky my man holding me back, but they ain't really holding me back.
Right.
That's how niggas shoot shots around here. Like, they got to try to find an opportunity that fits best for them. I think niggas fear rejection. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
where I'm
niggas fear
from,
rejection.
hey, shorty, what's up?
Right.
But y'all
Alright,
have a
well,
whole nother attitude, though. You can't expect that when you
'Cause
come
we
to another
move at
region of the states.
We move at a fast pace in New York.
Uh-huh.
So we don't have time for,
That's a lie.
do I want to?
That is a
Maybe
lie
not.
out of
How is
Jesus.
it a lie? Please,
That
please
is
explain
a
how is it a lie?
lie. Literally, when I got to Florida, it was the first time I ever experienced a woman who would actually, what's the word?
Say it. Go
Reject and move on, or move quickly to the punch. Like,
Well, that's
New York women, or up north women, you gotta play the game. What we doing? Well, you gonna buy me something? You gonna go out to eat? You gonna do this, that, and that? Shut up. Like, down here, women, yo, if they want something, they get right at it.
Yeah.
So I think it's the exact opposite. I think Southern women get right to it, as opposed to up north women. They gotta play games.
Do Southern men have more hospitality than
Definitely. Oh,
y'all up
most
north niggas
definitely.
rude, man?
Very rude.
I agree.
Very rude. A girl walked by up north. Yo, Ma, what's good? Yo, Sade. Down here, excuse me, miss.
That's not true. That's not true. Florida niggas grab arms. Say I'm
I
lying.
haven't had that experience.
Say I'm lying. Florida niggas grab arms. Go to a club right now. Go to
know
a club
if I
right now.
wanna go
Niggas
to
grab arms. Niggas grab arms. In up north, it's
That's wild.
we hey yo, shorty, what's good? You know what I mean?
Y'all
But
yell at us. Why you
I don't
yelling at us?
yell. Yeah, niggas don't yell.
See?
I'm sorry. Wait. Hello. Via satellite. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Talk to us.
I have been cursed out by grown men
Cursed
in
out.
New York. Yes. If you don't want to talk to them, even if you don't like have anything to say to them, and you just like ignore them and continue walking, they be like, "Well, fuck you too." Like,
I mean, I see that happen in Florida too. I see women kind of throw their nose up at dudes who try to shoot the shot.
guys are nicer here. They're not as aggressive, but that's fine
Definitely,
with
I
me
agree.
because I don't like aggression like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Y'all must be in a different part of Tampa than I know. Because if I'm down in Ebo, I'm seeing nigga, hey, yo, what's up, shouting? You know what I'm talking about? Let me talk to you. And then as soon as you say something, nigga say, nigga, Florida niggas cuss people out in an unintelligible language. Hey, man, before you get back on the motherfucking, I can't understand. If there was closed captions, it would just say inaudible.
Uh-huh.
There would be you can't write it out. But nah, I'm saying like women. I don't even think it's a regional thing. I think it's just the woman themselves.
I think it's a regional thing.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie.
It is a regional
I think it's a regional thing.
Because I don't want to be typecast as just somebody who's just.
You are though.
I am.
You are. You're pretty rude.
Nah, but
But you know your personality. You never struck me as. But I'm also not easily offended. So I will never say a woman's too aggressive. I don't understand. I just bypass it if I feel like she's impeding upon me. But you're not somebody. You never struck me as like this. Now you might be different. We trying to holler at a nigga. Cause I'm like your little brother, but she might be different. Her approach might be different.
I mean,
but you
if
never.
I like you and I feel like I want you, then I'm gonna go after you. I don't play games. Like if I know what I want, why I'm gonna sugarcoat it? Like, yo, I like you. What's
I
up?
wish more women were like that, man.
So let me ask you a question.
I wish more were like that.
So around the table. So Tremonte, has somebody from the opposite sex ever shot at you, and you? Correction. How about this?
Go ahead.
Tell me about a time a woman shot at you. Did you think she was too aggressive? Or what did you feel by her shooting her shot?
And my whole life, I don't know if it's, you can attest to this. I don't know. Maybe it's because of my demeanor. A lot of women don't shoot their shot at me.
I wouldn't.
Is she from New York? She from,
I
don't,
wouldn't.
but I'm a nice guy though. I'm a nice guy. I'm not the nicest guy, but I think it's my demeanor. A lot of women don't approach me, and you know, I'm gonna be honest, my wife here, even if you're married, they don't care.
No, that's a fact.
That ring is a magnet.
They don't care.
That ring is a magnet.
They don't care. But I never had, even when I was single, I could probably name one maybe my whole life that a woman is like, I want you, like you're saying. Mm-hmm. Most women don't do that. But I've also lived in the South my whole life. So I don't know what it was like if I was like up north.
For you?
For me, guys always approached me, but I usually hardly ever approach a guy unless I really want them. Nowadays, I'm more of approachable because I've been in relationships for forever. Mm-hmm. I'm a relationship type of person. I'm not like go with the flow.
That's real.
But now
you got to know where it's going.
Who you cute? Come here. Come here. Let me talk to you. Come here right now. What's your number? Like, I'll give you my number. Whatever you want. Like, let's go. But
women ain't like
then,
that.
No, I was more. You want me? You come after me.
I ain't gonna hold you. I only one woman. No,
See?
No. I ain't gonna lie. Let me not sit up here and lie.
Yeah, you from New York.
Yeah.
I've probably had maybe. I've had a lot of women shoot they shot.
For real?
Yeah, I married one.
She shot a shot at you?
She did.
You did?
She from Florida?
No, she's Tampa.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, I've had a lot of women shoot they shot, and I don't know, man. I'm not. It's not like I don't pretend like I don't see it. It's just I'm calculated. Mm-hmm. Like I don't want to. The worst thing I've ever done in my life is hurt a woman. Mm-hmm. So I don't ever want to hurt a woman. I've actually hurt somebody by just telling them, like, leading them on, and then I just falling back.
Yeah.
So I don't. Like
niggas known for that shit.
I don't like to be like, yo. If I'm with mine, I'm with mine. Like I'm not. I don't see nothing else. So it's like, cool, respectful, but I can't. Seeing a woman cry is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's pretty bad. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
It's murder for me.
Everybody must go.
But like, yo, no, I've had women shoot their shot, but like I never thought about like, yo, shorty's being too aggressive. I ain't gonna front. I just want like, you know, we smashing or is that what we doing here? Like,
why is it inappropriate for a woman to say I want to fuck?
Because for a woman, we're supposed to cherish our body. Our vaginal area is sacred.
Right. Yeah, I don't go to church no more, bro.
Why? Matter. Y'all can sling dick all over the place. Women, you can't give that up to everybody.
See, that's a lie.
Women are put up to a higher standard than men. Y'all know this. Stop playing.
Right.
So I just want to acknowledge. The last 20 seconds of lies being told on the show. Women value the box. But not really at all. Like they tell us that they value the box, but No, I don't really believe it. I think that what happens is you want to not let a bunch of randoms inside the box. But at the same time, I think that also causes a lot of unfortunate and like it's your fault type loneliness. Like just if a nigga shoots his shot, if you down for the get down, don't just say no because the nigga ugly. The nigga got dick too. So I mean, just say. I mean, I'm just saying.
I gotta be attracted to you though. I'm not about to give you my body and I'm not attracted to you. Something about you gotta be attractive for me to be like, all right, let's go.
Also,
is it a lie?
Women have vaginas, dudes have dicks.
Well, it's easier for us to have sex and get guys to have sex with us than you guys.
Yeah,
All we gotta say is I want to fuck. Y'all gotta work for it.
I disagree.
I agree.
Disagree.
I agree with
agree.
it. It depends on the woman.
Okay, so Tremonte.
Hey, relax.
Tremonte, hold on. Tremonte, I'm gonna say something right now. Okay,
Go ahead.
And camera, just watch the face. If you give a woman some alcohol, and the vibes are right,
it's a wrap. Her face turned. It's a wrap. it's a wrap.
if you give a woman some alcohol,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
And the vibes are right.
Yeah. And if she smoke, and you a smoker, look, Liz, is that true?
Very true. I can't even lie.
If you niggas just don't know how to
But you
create
gotta
their
have
opportunity.
alcohol.
That's true.
You gotta put
Niggas just don't know.
alcohol in it. You gotta put alcohol in it. We don't have to give y'all anything. Yo, I want to smash. Bet. Let's go. Y'all gotta involve
how we-
alcohol.
I would actually be scared if a woman
hold
said
you.
that. I'd be
Yeah.
scared.
Why?
Yeah,
I would think she got something.
Yeah, me too.
That's how I am.
Nah, hey,
That's how I live life.
Nah, I ain't with
That's
the
how I've
Rona.
gotten this far.
I ain't with the Rona. Nah, shorty, you can keep that. You can keep that Rona box. I don't need it. I don't need it.
But there's nothing wrong with a woman saying that she wants to sexually get with somebody, and as opposed, it's wrong if like a man do it though. Men can't just say I want to fuck, because I see. So it's the approach. So that's what you're saying.
Definitely the approach.
So what do I have to say? I want to get lay down with. I know I was gonna say that's lame.
I would like to make sweet, not love with
You
you.
can't say yo, I want to fuck, because girls are gonna be like, whoa, you're
Hey.
too aggressive. Like, there's other ways of saying that.
Give me
word
an
without
example.
being- I would like to have sex with you. Like,
That sounds like. Man, can
lay
I go to
with you.
teacher? Can I go to the bathroom? Can I get a hall pass to go to the
Oh,
bathroom?
you don't even have to say a word. If we're in the house together and the vibe is right,
It's
you
gonna
wanna
happen.
go to the back?
Hey, she.
That so
you are
hey,
aggressive.
yo,
Matter of fact, you are aggressive.
that is
You
the.
want to go to the back?
Hey yo,
the guy.
son,
I'm
that is
not the
no.
nice guy.
No, what you just said. That is the female version of a nigga just pulling his dick out. Just like, yo, what's up?
You want to go to the back?
Like, what's up? What we doing?
You ever offered and the dude said no?
Yeah.
Gay.
Wait, offered like smash, and dude was like, no, yo.
Why'd he say no?
And both of y'all was single.
Was he white?
No, I don't. No,
Hold on.
only have-
Hold on. For you. You wouldn't date a white dude?
No,
Why not?
I'm not attracted to white men.
You wouldn't have sex with a white dude?
What if he was like?
She like niggas.
But what if like what if his grandfather was white, but like everybody was black? Like he a little
He
mixed,
better be
like
a little bit darker than me or dark.
like Drake.
No, I can't do
Wow.
Drake. Sorry.
What,
Nah, I'm
what,
cool with that because I hate light skinned niggas. Anyway,
why though? You always been like
not
that?
physically attracted to them. I can't even date my own race. I just.
so you need the niggas fresh off the Amistad boat.
Yeah.
Right.
This shit like right. That's right.
Give us dick.
Why did the dude? You was gonna say? Why did he say? Why would he deny you?
Honestly, I don't know why.
Was he a Florida nigga?
No, that was in New York.
Oh, okay. Y'all niggas weird.
Hey yo, whoa.
Y'all niggas weird, man.
Nah, bro. Like I'm outnumbered. No, I'm not. I'm outnumbered. Damn. Nah, I've seen more women in Florida. I will admit though, the most aggressive women I've ever met are in Florida, not in New York.
For real?
Yeah, 100%. I've had women be like, "Yo, I'm trying to pull up."
She a scammer?
Nah, I was single.
She did drops and shit.
I was
It might,
sing-
then
bro,
yeah.
I was single at this time, and like just one conversation, and I'm trying to pull up. That was the
That's
move.
Too much.
That's too much.
That's too much. One
It's just like saying, go
conversation-
to the back. Let's go to the back.
No, but there's a vibe, and we're in the house.
So
what
you
if-
wouldn't have sex with somebody on the first date?
I ain't say all that.
I was about to say that's yo.
I ain't say all that.
Sometimes you only
It
get
de- it
what did Eminem
depends
say? You only
on-
get one
I'm
shot.
not having a conversation with you via text or a phone call and be like, yo, I want to come over. Like, no,
So it has to be the vibe,
definitely.
Like physically in person, yeah.
Definitely.
which is why once again
'Cause people
Dudes are
fake.
undefeated in that regard, bro. I'm
People
trying to tell you.
fake over
Women-
the phone and text. No, I
What you
have
mean
to see you in
fake?
person.
Niggas
Just
be
saying, all
lying.
types
Yeah,
of
niggas
stuff
be
via
lying.
text and phone, but
Hold
you
on,
in
no.
person,
Traumatic,
different
where are you
personality.
today, bro? It's no women
I
be
agree.
lying, bro.
I agree.
Women be lying.
How
That
would
is
we be
true.
lying?
But women do lie.
How?
No, let me explain the difference. Men will flat out lie for no reason.
Yeah, that's true.
Women, I'm not saying they lie for a reason, but a lot of them are guarded, so they're allowed to protect themselves. We don't have a reason to protect ourselves. We'll just lie. Am I telling the truth? Or am I not telling the truth?
I mean, it's not always that we're guarded. Sometimes we do play with you guys. We want to see if I say this, what's the reaction I'm gonna get.
Why y'all
Because-
got to play though as adults?
So the reason why I say I'm gonna
Right.
say for me because I can't speak for all women, but for myself, sometimes I'll say a certain thing to a guy just to see what their outcome would be because I'm looking at the bigger picture. If I tell you, yo, I want to come over and I want to spend dinner with you, I want to be the one to spend it on you. That's letting me know for future.
Wait,
are
on-
you gonna
hold-
always?
hold
Am I
on.
gonna always be the one spending on you? Or
I
you
heard
gonna
that differently.
spend on
That's
me?
good. That's good though. But I don't think that's playing with somebody because you have intent behind doing that.
Right. But
There's
for a
like
guy,
a-
they don't know what I'm.
That's true. But I don't think that's a bad thing. If you say that to me
Hold on,
per our
wait.
last episode, I definitely accept it.
I just want to so spend dinner on you. I don't know what that means. What does
She's
that mean?
paying for it.
Yeah, I'm paying for it.
Oh, okay.
Per our last episode,
Yeah.
I'll definitely accept it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I wouldn't let it be a continuous thing because then women will think I'm a fuck nigga. I'm not doing that.
I don't see. I used to have
No.
an issue with women paying for things. I don't know anymore. But,
I'm not
All
going to
the
let her
time?
do it. If we're in a
period.
dating phase, she's not going to pay for anything.
no, of course. I'm just saying. I used to have an issue with a woman paying for anything. Like
Oh,
I
at
wouldn't,
all?
I wouldn't let a woman pay for a movie.
You one of them niggas.
No, I'm not that
I'm
anymore.
cheap. You got to pay for something.
No,
man.
I'm not that
You gotta-
anymore because I
don't
used to
mind
think.
splitting it,
I
but
used
not
to
all
think.
the time.
I used to think there was a value in okay, the man's got to cover this, that, and other. He's got to cover everything. That was as much BS as certain other things I believed in my life. Like, nah, if she want to take care of something, let her take care of it.
That's true.
I used to just take away the option. I used to always say women have to let me do it. You got to let me take care of everything. I have to be the one to
I'd
do
fight with
everything.
you.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm a pleaser person. So if you're paying for me, I'm gonna be like, all right, next time I'm gonna pay, or I won't even say nothing. I'm just gonna spit. I'm just
That's
gonna
wild.
give you my card.
That's an argument.
Definitely.
It
What are
used
you
to be.
doing?
It
What are you
used to
doing?
be. It used to be. It's not no more. Because some women, like, the women, people find joy in certain things, bro. Like, pleasing. Like, some people find joy. There's different values of what pleasing is to certain people. So for some niggas, it's buying something for their girl. It's that random gift that you get every now and then. For some women, it's how can I make him feel better? So there's things that clearly can be done on that end, but there's financial things that could be done that also like, oh, you know what, babe, you always say, let me pay for dinner tonight. Nigga,
You're right.
you may not think it means anything for the dude, but it means something for her.
That's true.
So I used to take away that. I used to be like, nah, I got it. It's on me. I don't care what you think.
Do you think? So when you say you're being celibate, do you think most women are telling the truth?
No,
So they're just doing that shit for sure.
definitely.
That's they just
Because if you claim you celibate and a nigga come over or you go over his house and he give you head, that shit is broken.
Yeah, you shouldn't even be going over nobody's house if you celibate.
We
could
got
meet
some
up at a
wisdom up here.
restaurant, we
There's
could
some
meet
wisdom
at a
up here.
park, We could meet up at any public area.
setting
but
herself
if
up.
We celibate, no.
If you celibate,
know what
you
you're doing if
shouldn't-
you go into somebody's house. You want to smash. Stop playing these games. Like
you-
you know what you want.
Why you think they ain't telling the truth though? When women be like, "Well, I've been celibate for this long."
Because they don't want to be looked at as a hoe.
I'm gonna keep
If
it.
you use a vibrator, are you still celibate?
No.
Why
Keep
via
it-
satellite?
Because you're pleasing yourself.
Is there a ghost in the room?
Celibacy is no sexual interaction at all with a human being or with a toy. There's nothing.
Wait, that exists? People could do that? I think monks get a hall pass.
I
think
it's
even-
possible. I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't.
It might be possible.
I
I don't know for how long.
I mean, I've been without it for a year. No type of nothing. It's
Thank you for
possible.
choosing the Wavereport. I don't know how to
It's
respond to.
possible.
I don't think it's. Yo, listen.
Nothing.
One drink,
Nothing. No, nothing.
one drinking
That's
game, and that's
crazy.
done.
How
One.
you refrain from doing that?
I didn't think about it. Sex is not an important thing in a relationship to me. It's Yeah, it's
Oh,
not.
you probably one of the only people on planet Earth who would say that. It's not top 5, not top 10.
No, I mean I would want it, yeah, but it's not like something like my man's laying with me. I need to have sex. Like
That's
you need to give me
crazy.
something. Like right now, no.
Dang.
Let's
But
have
you
a
also-
conversation. Let's talk. Let's go out. Let's do things.
That's crazy because you also would possibly have sex on the first date.
right.
That's because she
That's
ain't had
crazy.
it. That's because she ain't had it in 600 years. So she's trying to break the streak.
Dang, it ain't important to you.
She is the
wild,
Undertaker in
man.
WrestleMania of not having sex streaks right now, bro.
But you know something about that? I don't think it's
That's people like
my theory.
It's
I
like
don't-
lifelong virgins.
My theory is I don't think most people value sex as important as they say either though. Because when you look at people's relationships, they're not having sex that much anyway.
Right. As soon
So
as
it
you
clearly
get into a
can't be
relationship,
like that
it goes
important.
from every day to once a month to we scheduling this right now.
That's
Or
crazy.
When you want to schedule
Nope.
this, when you free.
Now if you married, even married couples, they don't have sex a lot. But if you ask them, they'll be like, yeah, sex is number one. It can't be number one if you're not
Right.
having sex like that.
Right.
Trust is number one.
To you?
If I can't trust you, I don't want to be with you.
What's number one to you?
I would say the same thing. Trust, yeah, and honesty. No,
Honesty, number one.
Honesty would be for me.
If you ain't honest,
What I've been
we
through.
can't do nothing. I
Trust.
can't trust you. I can't.
Because honesty could be broken. If honesty is broken, if you lied about something,
Mhm.
all right, cool, you lied. You gonna hold that over her forever?
And that's why she has to be honest.
But if she's not, if she
If
didn't
she's
tell
not
you
honest,
about one thing,
She's
and
being
it-
dishonest.
if she didn't tell you about one thing, she took $45 out the bank account. She didn't say anything to you, even though you knew.
Mm-hmm.
You knew she lying about it. You could told her, "Hey, babe, you know what happened? I don't even know."
No, I don't expect her to
Eventually,
be honest all the time, but that is number one. Now, trust. If you're if somebody can be untrustworthy, I'm not talking about untrustworthy,
I get you.
because then that's just we might as well just fucking just not talk again.
Yeah.
But I have to be able to trust you. I think they're kind of interchangeable,
I get
not
you.
exactly, but I have to be able to trust you to some degree. So
Now,
trust would be
notice-
probably second. though.
Notice how neither of the first two were sex.
Yeah, no,
You got to be able to trust somebody. You got to be able to be honest with somebody.
because if they got that shit
Right.
and you fucking them,
No good.
Or if they smashing other people,
Right,
and
'cause
it's
people
not,
are not
and it's
honest
not accepted.
about that. People
I
are
got
not
it. It's
honest about
2020.
that either.
It's 2020. If they
what,
smashing,
what that they seeing somebody?
I'm not even seeing like you're smashing somebody. If I'm having sex with you, let me know if you're smashing somebody else for my protection. I don't care what you're doing, but let me know. Listen, you're not
Hold
the
on,
only
you'll still
one.
have sex with them?
It depends.
where did they make you?
The same.
No, but if you have that type of thinking, right, where you want somebody to be that honest, most women will leave. If I tell you I'm having sex with somebody else, you're out of there. Most women, 9 out of 10 women are
Most
out.
women, but it depends on the person and the situation. Like if you're honest with me, then it's like, okay, so we're not going raw anymore. If we were, you're gonna use protection, or I'm gonna use protection. And if you're not,
be
then,
out of there.
then I'm
I'm
out.
out of there.
You be out of there.
Then I'm out because I'm not. You don't care about yourself, and you don't care about me, and I care too much about myself for me to continue with you.
Here's what I'm gonna say. In closing, I've been. No, I can't say that.
It's the
If-
wave report.
If
Hell, you mean?
if you are giving something that is life changing to your significant other, and you cheat, that trust is.
Some people don't
can't-
even know they have it though, and they're giving it to them.
So sex with other people, if it's not allowed, because there's relationships that are open as hell, and
Nowadays, yeah.
but
Yeah.
you got to have sex is something that just really shouldn't be shared with somebody else, especially if. Listen, man, women. I've seen women fight over a nigga, and I get it now. Now I get
I've seen niggas kill each other over a woman.
it, and I kind of
Still to this day,
Crazy.
the pussy can't be that good.
for some.
It
For
can't
some.
be that good.
For some, for some, like so, some people have this perspective. I have a perception of pussy. My perspective doesn't change no matter what woman it's with. It's the attachment that I have to the person that changes. Pussy is pussy no matter where it comes from.
That's a lie.
No, you missing what
That's a
I'm saying.
lie.
I'm not talking about the
Go-
grip.
go.
I'm not.
Oh,
talking
I was about
the
to say
feel.
we
I'm
could
not
get
talking- I'm not talking about that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about
all right,
that.
All right.
But the act of getting it is the same worldwide.
Mhm.
It's the emotional attachment for me.
Mhm.
If there's no emotional attachment to it, I don't want it. That's where I
understand.
am now. Now back then, I didn't care. You had draws? Let me take them off. I'm sliding in.
Women don't wear no drawers now.
Sundress season.
Sundress season, baby. Coronavirus season too.
Hey, man, y'all got to stay safe, man. Y'all going to have kids and, kids with disease. We don't need all that. Magic Johnson out here, B.
But Liz, thank you.
Thank you for
You're
being
welcome.
on the show, for being brave on the show. But you're not
Liz,
done
a real
yet.
one.
You're not done yet. Because
Oh.
I told you, we grouping these episodes together. So what we need to do is, my name is Joe Waters. Thanks for tuning in to the Wave Report. But what we need to do,
What?
hot seat.
Oh God.
Hey, you up?
Hey.
Hey, holla at us, man. Like, subscribe to the page. If you want to be on a hot seat, come on down.
On down. Oh, by the way, you can't see it. Get your Wave Report merch.
We'll holla at y'all.
Gang, gang.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
We got Gandhi up here. That's what I call Liz. Liz, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm
It's-
safe. I ain't got the COVID, virus, so
Uh-huh.
we're good. I keep hand sanitizer.
Uh,
Hand sanitizer. Clean your hands, please, people. Don't be coughing and then want to touch people and stuff, please.
So, Liz, you've been asking to get on a Wave Report. I told you I was going to put you on a hot seat. You nervous?
I was at first, but I'm not anymore.
All right. So, my first question, I want you to be honest. I don't got to ask you to be honest. You know how we do. If someone cheated on you, would you stay? And if you stayed, would you be faithful? Hey, come on now. It's the hot seat. Yeah.
It depends on how long we've been in a relationship. Because I might stay with that person, but I'm not going to be faithful.
Why wouldn't you be faithful?
Because you cheated on me. I can't trust you anymore.
You know,
Why should I continue to be loyal and faithful to you and you didn't give me that? It wasn't reciprocated, so I'm going to do me now. And I'm going to let you know that I'm doing me.
Oh, man, she a savage. She from New York. That's crazy. Virgos are crazy. Have you ever slept with a married man?
No.
Come on now. What was that? You got hair from a married man? Something happened.
No, I can't tell it. So
It's the hot seat. Go ahead.
okay.
Do it.
So
You don't say nobody's name.
I have not had sex with a married man. I would have if I was in New York. Thank you. This quarantine,
So you were on your way.
Yes.
Y'all have an understanding.
Yes.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm just asking. I'm gonna be asking questions.
I
off
mean,
the
I'm
cuff.
single. He's married. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't messing nothing up. He messing his thing up.
That's some real shit right there. Hey Liz, what's the biggest lie you've been told in your life? Man, how did it affect you?
That I can't even. It wasn't even told to me. It was something that I found out. That the person was married. I was with this person for 12 years, and I didn't know any of it until after.
Speaking of, because I got permission from Liz to discuss this here out of respect. You have a small story to tell about something that occurred to you last year that nobody really knew about until you told us.
Right.
Could you please give a condensed version? Because it's a really long story
Yeah, it's a lot.
of what happened to you last year and how you're recovering from it. Because you bounced back pretty well.
I mean, that's what everybody tells me. I don't think so, but thank you. Pretty much last year, I was with my significant other for 12 years. He passed away, and I found out that he was married, and he wasn't in the military.
He told you he was in the military, so for over a decade, you believed he was in the military. And how did you find out all this stuff?
So his wife's father called me and told me that he was married to his daughter. And when I spoke to his brother confirmed that only their brother and their father was the only ones in the military.
And how did this affect you going forward with your kids? Because you still have kids.
Right.
And you had to obviously deal with his wife, technically.
No.
For the
That
funeral
did not
stuff.
happen. No, that did not happen.
Liz, I hope you ain't slapped nobody.
No, I didn't. I kept my distance. I blocked everyone. I distanced myself from everyone.
Because everybody else
even-
knew.
Yeah, I don't even speak to his children.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I cut everyone off. Um, I still love the man. Like, regardless of everything that I find out, the person that he was with me wasn't what everyone is portraying him to be after. So that didn't really affect me. My children, they don't know about any of that. I will not say it to them because I'm not going to downplay their dad because their dad was their life. But I take it one day at a time.
Okay. And what advice would you give someone on how to deal with a death of this magnitude? Because from everybody else's perspective, from friends and people who are close to you, I personally could say I think you bounce back pretty well. I don't know what you did when you go home,
Right.
but I've seen certain times because we used to sit next to each other. You couldn't take it and you would just go home.
Right.
But that has decreased over time. So what advice would you give someone if something like that happens and how to respond to it?
If something like that happened to them, I would say to remember the good times that you had with that person. Don't hate that person because of something you found out after, because that's not the person they portrayed to be when you were with them. And I would say to have your closest friends and family with you to give you that support, because support is number one. Because I think if I didn't have my workers, my coworkers, and my family and my best friend, I think I would have been a mess.
Well, Liz, see, you did well. Wasn't even that bad
It
on the
wasn't
IC.
that bad.
Hey, hopefully you can go to New York soon.
I mean, that might not happen, but the married thing might not happen. It's okay. It's okay. We're still friends.
But thank you, Liz, and you'll be back soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.